This is a place that many people of all ages come to for free access to information and entertainment. The Public Library.
The Douglas County Library is part of an 11 library system, the Viking Library System. And our library has the distinction of checking out the most items of any library in the Viking Library System. Something we're very proud of and we work very hard at. We, like all libraries, are facing budget cuts, and along with that, the challenge of meeting more needs of our population. E-books, downloadable audio are all new things that people are clamoring for, and those are expensive services. And that's where our Friends of the Library comes in to supplement our budget, to help us buy equipment and additional resources for the library. They're indispensable to us.
It was the bed number.
With the library's tight budget and ever-growing user demand of its resources, volunteers play an important role. Dara Anderson and her husband work in the back room almost every week, resurfacing DVDs and CDs and rebinding books to make them last a little bit longer. So can you tell me how long you've been doing this and how many books you've done?
Well, as I was asking Tammy, I've been here since they moved into the new building, which is 16 years. And I think that I've done probably about 18,000 books, either cover and or repair, in the 16 years. Usually work every Friday. Come in, it's a volunteer position, so I volunteer as long as I want to be here. Probably averages between 2 and 3 hours. Don't miss very many days.
Thank you so much. The Friends of Douglas County Library is an organization of volunteers who work hard to support and enhance the library for the benefit of the public that uses it. Delmarie Runk is Vice President.
The Friends of the Library has been an organization that's been in existence for many, many years. It goes way back. I think the first book sale was in 1982. So we've been doing book sales, which is our primary source of revenue for a long time. We have 254 members currently, and we have a board of 9 people, plus the Douglas County Library Director. And we meet on a monthly basis, and our mission is to provide services for the library that are no longer funded. We buy books, we provide different types of media, videos, whatever they need, they ask us, and we generally are able to provide those things for them. We also provide author events, writers' workshops. We're providing a children's reading program in the summer, and all of those things are provided free of charge. That's our goal. We want everyone to have access to the things we provide. And so we do that through our fundraising efforts. In 2010, we raised almost $27,000 through our book sale, our bookstore that's now located in the library. And by doing that, we're able to fund all those things for the library. Our bookstore opened in March of 2010, and it's open 4 days a week. We function primarily with volunteers. We have over 50 volunteers that work in the bookstore and sort the books that are donated to the library that we sell in our bookstore.
Bev Dokken is one of many volunteers who tend to shop in the Friends bookstore. Give me a couple examples of books and what their prices are, just for the viewers' reference.
This is our mystery cart, and that's been a pretty good seller for us. Here's a Sandra Brown book that is $2, called The Alibi. And this Patricia Cornwell book is $2. They go by copyright date. So the newer they are, the more expensive they are.
Well, that makes sense.
Here's a Daniel Silva book for $4. So that's a little newer.
It's still $4 versus what would a hardbound cost in a bookstore.
Oh, probably 25.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a
huge savings.
Good value.
Our book sale occurs the first Thursday in August of each year. It runs from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and we generate the majority of our income through that fundraising, one-day fundraising event. But during the year we have, as I said, over 50 people who volunteer to sort books on a monthly basis for that book sale and now for our bookstore. We're very proud of the things that we do for our community, and we just hope to continue to get the support we do of our volunteers so that we can continue to provide free events for our young people and for people of all ages.
I asked some of the other board members why they joined the Friends of the Library.
I love using the library, and I thought this is one way I can help give back a little bit to all that the library gives for me. So I'm enjoying being on the Friends.
Well, I guess the thing that I enjoy most about being a friend of the library is the fact that the Friends of the Library work to help the library better serve their public. Do lots of kinds of things that the library probably wouldn't be able to do if it weren't for the Friends group. They provide not only some funds, but they also provide volunteer work to help accomplish some of the projects.
Do you want to tell me about your experience in Montana?
Well, I guess I owe the Friends a lot. When I moved to a small town in Montana, one of the first things my husband and I always did was go into the library. So I was a regular at this library, and one day the lady said, "Would you like to be the librarian? I'm going to be leaving." At that point, I hadn't ever been to college and certainly didn't have my library degree. But I loved libraries, and so I took the position, and I would never have lasted if it wouldn't have been for the Friends of the Library. They helped me with publicity, they helped me with story hours, they helped me with the annual meetings, and so I owe a real debt to Friends of the Library, and libraries owe a real debt to Friends groups because they've been very instrumental in making libraries what they are.
The reason I got involved in the library and on the Friends of the Library and those types of things is I come to the library with a very different perspective. I'm the odd person who doesn't check books out. But I check all the DVDs and audio books, and that was more the perspective that I was coming from in that situation, was the DVD. I got involved with the bookstore originally and then found out what they were doing, and then I liked that, wanted to volunteer, but also come in with a different perspective because it was book focused, and I come from using the library from a DVD perspective, using audio books a lot more than even checking out books, and just using the space for studying purposes and using it for work and grading purposes.
There. Thank you. Hi. Your books are all going to be due back on April 1st. And now I have to be sent.
The greatest challenge, I think, for libraries now is knowing what the library of the future is going to be like. And that's a discussion that's taking place all over. Are we going to be a digital library? Are books going to be on shelves? That's the challenge, and knowing how to spend our limited dollars in the best way to meet those needs. The support of the Friends of the Library and their input is going to help us reach those goals and plan for the library of the future.